Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us. I am Owen Kingsley with CBS 13 and Fox 23. And welcome to Weekend Headlines. We've been hard at work. We got quite the number of stories to try and get to. We do actually have an early newscast, though, tonight on CBS 13. Will be on at 6:30. So if anything you miss here today, we will have full details on coming up tonight at 6:30. Perfect. Well, let's jump right into it. Our first story tonight, the family of a Portland man who has been missing for more than a week was speaking out today and was able to speak with us this afternoon. Let's go right into it. 21-year-old Samuel Mugisha has not been seen since the morning of November 4th. Mugisha lives on Auburn Street with his cousin, Heratir Ifengishaka, who spoke with us earlier today in an effort to spread awareness of his missing. Mugisha has been experiencing some mental health issues lately and left home without his medications. Two of the reasons why his family is so concerned 9 days after his disappearance.
We miss him. I'll tell him to come back home. Home is safe. We're here to take care of him. We're waiting for him. Anytime, feel free to come back home.
Police in recent days have searched the Prasumska River in wooded areas where he may have been traveling. If you have any information, you're urged to call Portland Police. Also in our headlines, a story that is still very much developing. We are getting the details of today that has been going on since Friday. Police have spent the weekend searching for an armed and dangerous man. What they say on Friday morning, police officials say they set up a perimeter around a home at 573 Sabattus Road in Sabattus with 31-year-old Diego Martinez inside. From police, Martinez escaped during the standoff with police after he burst through the garage door in a car belonging to the residents of the home. As you can see here in the video, that's the garage door that Martinez allegedly burst through. A police chase ensued into Lewiston with the suspect driving the wrong way down Pine Street, a one-way street in Lewiston for those who've driven on it. And police say he was driving at 100 miles per hour. That's according to some information from our media partners at the Sun-Journal. Police found the vehicle wrecked on Washington Street in Auburn, and Martinez fled on foot. However, the story keeps going. Later Friday night, another chase ensued with the Androscoggin Sheriff's Department that went through Poland and Oxford before crashing into Oxford Speedway, and again taking off on foot. After a search with police canines, give you another look at the home here. After a search with police canines, they say Martinez was in a third vehicle heading northbound. Late Friday night, the Subaru that Martinez was driving hit a porch on Carter Street in Norway. Police say Martinez is still at large and they're still looking for him. The Sun-Journal reports a little bit of his criminal record. Martinez has been previously charged with assault, weapons charges, other police pursuits, domestic assault, sex trafficking, and drug possession. Again, we are still very much gathering details on all of this information that's coming out of both Androscoggin and Oxford counties with 31-year-old Diego Martinez. Martinez is considered armed and dangerous, and police say that they are very much still looking for him. A little bit on the lighter side, though, going on today, this weekend, a record number of turkeys have been hunted and killed during this year's spring season. A little interest for our Maine hunters out there. Most of them have been hunted in southern Maine, according to the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife. This spring, just over 7,000 turkeys have been harvested statewide, which means 25% of turkey hunters were successful in getting one or more turkeys, according to state officials. Compared to previous spring hunts, 5,000 turkeys, or almost 6,000, were harvested in 2021, and in 2020, just over 6,000. Numbers for Maine's fall turkey season are not quite available yet, but while native to Maine, turkeys were wiped out in the late 1800s with hunting and other human activity. They're reintroduced by state biologists here in Maine in 1978, and since they have flourished. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a look into our weather right now with Charlie Lopresti. He is very much busy at work, but again, catch him coming up at 6:30 on CBS 13. He'll have all the details in your forecast on this very rainy Sunday and what we can expect for this week ahead. And again, coming up at 6:30, we'll have all these stories I mentioned and much, much more. We've been working very hard with our weekend crew here throughout the day. So Tune in at 6:30 and we'll have all your latest headlines. Thanks for joining.